Hi folks, it's Sean Mack here from the Pro Wrestling Weekly Podcast, coming at you this evening or this morning, depending on when it goes up. Probably the latter because it is a tad late, but I am here because I'm going to give you a quick preview of OTT Contenders, which is taking place tomorrow afternoon at the Ringside Club in the National Stadium in Dublin. Now, I wasn't planning on making a preview on this. I typically would only do previews for events that I'm going to. And that was the case until earlier today. I managed to ascertain a ticket. I wasn't sure of how the logistics of me getting up was going to happen, but I figured it out and it is happening, so I am going to be there. So I figured I may as well hop on. The contender shows are always a bit of crack. They're the afternoon on a Sunday, a full bar, hot food, some good wrestling, can't be bet. And Contenders has always been a platform for the younger wrestlers who aren't as experienced to work their way up to the main shows, and it's always really nice to get to see them and to get to experience them, because a lot of the big guys in OTT now started and got their name on Contenders. They cut their teeth on Contenders, and there's a really good card going in. The main event, I believe, is Darrell Lynch versus Trent Seven. It was originally supposed to be Big Damo versus Darrell Lynch, but unfortunately Big Damo got injured and Trent Seven stepped in. It's unclear whether or not this is for Trent Seven's OTT European title. I don't imagine it would be. I think Darrell Lynch would be happier to find out the identity of his father rather than win a belt. Hopefully that gets revealed. It's been going on a little while and I feel quite bad for Darrell Lynch. Also on the card, another title defense, OTT Women's Champion Myla Grace. That girl is defending her Women's Championship against Celine. Celine's been a mainstay of the Contender shows. A girl from France. She was a former gender-neutral champion. It feels like a lifetime ago since that title was around. And she hopes to get the Women's Championship off Myla Grace. I don't see it happening, to be honest, but I have no doubt that she will push Myla Grace to her limits. Also on the card, the grudge match, Cian Noonan versus Luke Frehill. These two have been at each other's necks pretty much since near the end of last year and now, right now, because Luke Frehill has been very, very jealous, almost like a jealous ex-girlfriend of Cian Noonan, getting to wrestle in the stadium, getting all these great matches and winning like a lot of them. He hasn't got that, so he's cost him a couple of matches, and they finally had a match not too long ago in Belfast Aftermath, which Luke Frehill won clean. So Cian Noonan is going to try and get back into winning ways. That's probably the match, to be honest, I'm looking forward to the most tomorrow. Two young guys who are incredible athletes, and there's history there. I think it's going to be pretty hard hitting. Also on the card, singles match between Renzo Rose and Big Bad Dirty Nikki of BDE, and there is a chance I'm forgetting one. Let me just think very, very quickly. Yes, I almost forgot the next match, Jay versus Ilya Zarkov. Jay is currently on a European hit list because he wants the European Championship, which Trent Seven defeated him for at the 11th anniversary back in October. He hopes to go through Ilya Zarkov as he went through Ricky Souza from Belgium at Endgame, which was the last show of the year, and if I'm being honest, probably the best OTT show this year and probably one of the best matches of the year. Check it out. That's it, OTT Contenders. Make sure you're there. If you're not, I think tickets are like €20 each, or you can get a family ticket, which I think is about $4 for about 55 guys. It's a really fun afternoon of wrestling. You're supporting the local scene. There's hot food and a full bar, and I might be there so you can say hello. But either way, guys, thank you so much for popping by. I hope you enjoy Contenders. If you're there, make sure to check it out on OTT On Demand and keep an eye out for more content, especially our new women's wrestling show that Sean O and Emma will be hosting. That'll be coming up soon. But anyway, guys, that's been all from me. I've been Sean O. You've been tremendous for putting up with me for so long. Hopefully see you soon.